Don't get it twisted, Instagram is still pretty much dead, at least in terms of growth and engagement, but that doesn't mean that Instagram isn't trying its very best. So Instagram came out with a new update that for most parts went under the radar because people were so fixated on how much they hate the new Instagram homepage design. That's basically just Instagram trying to become Amazon. But essentially what Instagram has done is updated the way that you create content. And pay attention, because if you're a smaller creator or you're someone that's trying to grow on Instagram, this update could severely change how you use the platform, and that is categories. They also made some changes to the back end on how their AI recognizes content, and we're going to go over that in a second. I know it sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty interesting, trust me. Stick around, it's going to be a good show today. We're going to be talking about a lot of good stuff that can help smaller creators grow on the platform. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. This update has actually been around for a couple of weeks, so I want you to let me know in the comments below if you even realized that Instagram updated their search bar, because like I said, this really flew under the radar and not many people know that Instagram actually updated their search system. So here's the difference. Now when you go to Instagram and when you type in something like cooking, instead of just seeing accounts that are like cooking with Sharon or foodie home cooking, you actually get categories like cooking classes, and cooking tips. So let's click on cooking, and now you're gonna see all types of food content. And I really like this because people that search for, let's say, cooking, if you've ever typed in cooking, art, clothes, anything in that search bar, most of the time you're looking for the hashtag or content. You're not looking for cooking with Sharon or the cooking guy or cooking with Linda. You know, that's not the type of content that you're looking for. You're not looking for users, you're looking for hashtags or cooking content. So it makes sense that Instagram made this update. So I really like this. Now, what I don't like about this update is it's really limited. So if you type in art, you're gonna get art. And Instagram actually had a feature like this before on the Explore page. They had a really limited version of this that was like tech, art, you know, cartoons, sports, things like that. So this is for sure a more expanded version of that. And it looked like this at the top of the Explore page, if you remember. That's how fast Instagram changes. But what I don't like is they don't have a lot of categories that you would actually find on TikTok. And on this channel, I really compare Instagram to TikTok a lot because to me, they are hand in hand, at least right now. You know, if you are a new content creator or a business owner, you're thinking to yourself, do I get on TikTok or do I get on Instagram? So, you know, if we type in entrepreneur, we have nothing that comes up. We just still have the regular hashtags. And a lot of people who are wanting to utilize Instagram are entrepreneurs. They're small business owners. You know, what else would we think about looking in? You know, sports is I'm pretty sure sports is gonna come up. But, you know, if we type in like, let's see if I spell this right, badminton, it's gotta be spelled like that. Yeah, well, you know, badminton comes up, but we're not going to get the smaller sports and we're not going to get, you know, a lot more niches and things like that. So Instagram needs to do a better job of really curating content that fits these and including more categories because, you know, like I said, you know, let's go into something that's really growing, which is marketing content on Instagram, social media marketing. You're not going to get a topic for social media marketing, you know, and this is 12.9 million posts. And look, let's go to the hashtag for social media marketing right here. You know, look at this content that they're posting. It's either photos, you know, that really don't relate to social media marketing. It's reels that don't relate to social media marketing. And now let's go to TikTok and let's do the same thing. And let's type in social media marketing. And when we click on TikTok and we do the exact same thing, we're gonna get a lot more hyper-specific content. So on TikTok, we have, you know, how to switch to a pro account. Like all of this is social media marketing content. So Instagram, even though they're updating their categories, they're still not doing a good job of making the content relevant. And this is gonna continue to be a problem for Instagram as they continue to be so many different things. So in my opinion, the downfall of Instagram really started when they stopped being a photo app and started being so many different things. I mean, Instagram started out as just being a photo sharing app, and the only thing they had to do right was just be a good photo sharing app that shows people the photos that you posted. That's all they had to do. And now as they become a short form video app and a shopping app, they really need to learn where to diversify the attention to. Because, for example, if I type in cooking, Instagram could send me to cooking photos, They can send me to cooking IGTVs. They could send me to cooking reels. They could send me to cooking products here in the shop. So I don't know how much this is going to blossom because Instagram is so many different things right now. So let me know if you agree with that in the content and in the At the end of the day, categories on Instagram is a step for the better. I really have a feeling that this could help creators get their content shown in more places. For example, if you are a cooking creator, your content now has the ability to be shown in Reels, in Stories, in hashtags, in the Explore page, and now in this new category section where Instagram is curating content. So that's why at the beginning of this video, I said that this could really help creators be shown on the platform. And while I'm really pessimistic about Instagram, what I do like about what Instagram is doing is they're doing a lot of things, which is interesting because I just said I hate that they're doing a lot of things, but at least it gives you the opportunity to post to Stories, to IGTV, to Reels, to wherever else. And it's like, if you're not crushing it in one section, just start creating more content and start putting it everywhere because Instagram is giving you more branches. It just happens to be that all of those branches give you a little bit of engagement. I wish that Instagram would just give us engagement. That's like a continuing theme on this. But there's something else that Instagram updated with this, and this is really interesting. So let's hop onto the computer and let's look into the back end of Instagram and see how Instagram has updated the way that its AI recognizes your content. I want to show you something really cool. Historically, Instagram has done a really bad job at categorizing content for entrepreneurs, marketers, teachers, basically content that isn't puppies or the beaches or cute girls. They've done a really bad job of showing people that want to see that content, the content. But they've made an update that really went unnoticed here. So let's go back to Instagram for a second, and you can see that if I type in investing is actually a category on Instagram now. But this one's interesting. How exactly does Instagram know what content is investing content and what content isn't investing content? Well, that's where their algorithm comes into play, and it's really complicated. But one small feature that they use to categorize content is actually reading it. They have AI that will read the text. So here we are on this page. It's called The Growing Investor. And if we press FN and 12 on a Mac, oh, that's not it, FN and 12 on a Mac, you can see it'll bring up the HTML code where we can go to Command F and we could search may contain, and you can actually take a look at the AI, the algorithm attempting to categorize this content. And you can see right here, it's now reading text on the page. So it's saying image may contain 3 people, meme. It understands that it's a meme. And it says text that says who's behind all of my problems. And if we go one below, you can see that Instagram is actually doing a really good job at categorizing the content here. And so what that means is that if you're creating, I guess, business content or memes, Instagram is now doing a better job of categorizing it. And this is all part of a new effort that came out earlier this year. So big news for Facebook advertisers. Facebook is killing its 20% text and image rule for ads. Source Facebook. And so what's this mean? This means that basically before 2020, Instagram saw any content that had a lot of text on the page, that had a lot of text in the image as quote unquote spam, meaning you couldn't run ads to that, and Instagram's algorithm would do a poor job of showing that content to more people because it considered it spam. Why did Instagram not want people to use text in their images? I have no idea, but they've gotten rid of it, and you can see that now their AI is actively searching for text and using that text to categorize your photos. Wow, that probably sounds complicated and nerdy to a lot of you, but trust me, this is big news. If you create any type of content that has words in it, basically it's going to perform better, and make sure that you're creating content that includes the keywords that you want to be featured in. So for example, if you want your content to be featured under the finance category, try to incorporate the word finance somewhere on there because the AI is recognizing it and it could help your content be featured. That's it for today's episode. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I got into a lot of technical jargon here, but that's what you get from the Bobby Krieger Show. You know, I am at heart digital agency marketing, digital agency owner. So this is what I do for a living. So hopefully you guys take from it that that's what I'm doing, just giving you back a piece of the stuff that I learned and regurgitating it on this channel. Please subscribe if you found this information at all useful. Do you have high hopes for Instagram's algorithm in 2021, or will TikTok continue to whump them in the butt? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.